I know what these are, and they're beautiful. Everything else is familiar to me. But this, what's that?
Quinoa.
Quinoa?
It is an ancient seed from South America, so-called superfood. This is part of a salad that I love for my lunch. It's a substantial salad, it's not full of fluffy greens, but for dinner it would be also equally delicious with a couple of lamb cutlets perhaps. Okay, we've got several different types of quinoa. We've got the white, we have the red and the black, and you can also buy a mixture of the three. Now, I've chosen the red today because I think the colour looks rather nice with what we've got. But you will also find, though, that the white will take about 9 minutes to cook and the black can take up to 12.
Oh, wow.
So cooked in boiling salted water.
Okay.
When it's cooked, you sort of know it's cooked because it kind of looks a bit like something that's sprouted.
It does at the end.
Yeah, and just drain that off.
Okay.
So let's get on with our salad. If you wouldn't mind wedging those beautiful radishes into about 8, and I'll just show you how to do a lemon. Just take the ends off the lemon, and then following the shape of the lemon, take the skin and the pith off. Like that.
Oh, the whole lot?
The
you
whole
don't even
lot.
take the white off?
All the white stuff off, because that's bitter. And then holding it over a bowl, just cut between the membranes, cutting towards the centre. It's really quite easy once you sort of get the hang of it. Just hold the shell in your hand and give it a good squeeze, because that's going to be the base of your dressing. Into this we're going to add some spring onions. We're going to use a couple of cups of broad beans. Now, we've used frozen ones today because they weren't available in season. Now, we want 2 teaspoons of cumin powder. We want a half teaspoon of chilli flakes. Now, I'm a great fan of chilli flakes because they're a really good way to predict how much chilli you're putting in, because you know how hot the bottle of chilli flakes is that you've got.
So you're only putting chilli in for a bit of warmth.
Then we've got our quinoa going in there. We've got an avocado that's going to go in.
How do you pick your avocados? How do you know they're ready?
You pick it up in your hand and you squeeze very gently at the stem end.
Okay, so you can feel it's sort of just giving.
So you don't just go into the shop and sort of, squeeze the living daylights out of them. So I'm just cutting it inside the skin because I found that's a really easy way to do this, and then just scoop it out. It comes out and you've got nice cubes. How cool is that?
Very cool.
Got some olive oil. And we've had the lemon juice from the lemon, so that's our acid, and our radishes.
Actually, it's going to be nicely textured, isn't it?
It's a
going to have
nice
a beautiful texture.
I think it's very, very pretty. Now, of course, quinoa is incredibly high in antioxidants. It's a great source of calcium as well for the vegans out there, and I have a family of them.
What about bacon? That doesn't convert them, when you sizzle bacon.
They say that it is generally
the one
it's
thing.
the breaker.
Yeah,
it is
I
the breaker.
agree.
And there's our lovely salad.
The cumin straight away is the first thing you get.
Yeah. We underutilise radishes, I think, in this country. Some
That
of them are a bit
crunch
hot.
of the radish
It's really good, isn't it? And it gives that perk.
and the quinoa pops as you take a bite every single time. Mark, that's spectacular.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Love it.